Woof! Hello, fellow citizens of the Digital Agora. Uncle Diogenes here, once again with an original spoken word essay. Sit on a while at my digital campfire and give a listen. Why Rome? They keep saying it, both sides of the aisle. In the same breath, they used to blame each other. This is the fall of Rome. Okay, which Rome? Because Rome didn't fall once. Rome fell for centuries, in stages, in different rooms, wearing different faces. And if we're going to reach for the metaphor, we owe it the respect of getting it specific. Not for the sake of trivia, for the sake of seeing ourselves clearly. The first Rome I reach for isn't a man, it's a field. Latifundia, small farms swallowed, the citizen farmer, the backbone of the Republic, the man who left his plow to pick up a spear when the Republic called him, slowly priced out, bought out, weathered out, debt out. His land folded into estates too large for any one family to work, too large for any one family to love. The result wasn't sudden collapse, it was hollowing, a republic that still looked whole from the outside, while the load-bearing wall, its self-sufficient citizenry, quietly gave way inside. We know this field. We're standing in it. Ask a wheat farmer in Kansas what his acreage looked like 10 years ago. Ask him what consolidation has come to mean. The ground doesn't stop producing. It stops belonging to the many. The second Rome I reach for is a man, but let's be fair to him before we use him. Nero. We inherited, fiddled while Rome burned, from men who hated him and outlived him. Tacitus, Suetonius, writing after the body was cold, with every reason to make the last of his line look monstrous. History is written by the ones who get to write it next. That's worth remembering before we crown anybody's fiddle. But strip the fiddle away, and the shape of the charge still holds up on its own. A leader consumed by spectacle in the exact hour his people needed steadiness. Vanity mistaken for vision. Applause chased instead of counsel taken. You don't need a fiddle for that. You don't need Rome either. You just need to watch what a leader reaches for when the walls are actually on fire, and whether it's a plan or a mirror. The third Rome, and this is the one that matters most because it's the one everyone forgets, is Constantinople, 1453, the last light of the Roman world. 1,000 years after the West had already gone dark, and when the walls finally came down, the people inside it, certain they were watching the world end. It wasn't the world, it was a world. The scholars fled west with the scrolls under their arms and lit a fire called the Renaissance in cities that didn't even know they were waiting for it. The trade routes that closed forced other hands to find the sea. And an ocean got crossed because a shortcut got shut. The empire ended. The current did not. It found a new bed to run through. The way water always does when you dam it in one place. It doesn't disappear. It just finds the low ground somewhere else. Somewhere you weren't watching. That's the piece I need you to sit with. Whichever side the aisle you come here from. Empires end. People don't. Capital, culture, craft, and citizens are not the empire. They are the water. The empire is just the container we built to hold them for a while. Containers crack. They've always cracked. The water finds you, anyway. So which Rome are we in? Maybe all three at once. Which is the honest, uncomfortable answer. The fields are consolidating under men who have never walked them. The stage is getting more attention than the ship's wheel. And somewhere in the country, people are already bracing for the walls to fall. Certain, this is the end of something, when it might only be the end of this particular shape of something. The Republic is not the water. We are the water. Whatever comes next, whatever comes down, build low. Build honest. And remember, citizens endure. Capital flows in levels, just like water. Diogenes of America. If you made it this far, thank you. Considering hit like, share, and subscribe. Uncle Diogenes, out.